Delivering best-in-class performance, the Xtreme and dual-band gigabit router is the ideal centerpiece for your wireless network, whether it's in the home or office. Dan is here from D-Link to tell us more. Thanks for being here, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So, for our viewers who don't know what a router is, please explain.
Well, the Wi-Fi router really is, like you said, a centerpiece of your home. The DIR825 basically resides usually near your broadband connection, so your cable or DSL modem is coming into the router, and then it emits a very strong Wi-Fi signal so that all of your laptops and other devices throughout your home can connect together to share the internet, share files, share printers, and more.
Great. So then what is special about the DIR825?
Well, the DIR825 is one of our top-of-the-line routers. It's what's called 802.11n, which is the latest standard of Wi-Fi. So really you're going to get a much faster network that reaches the furthest corners of your home with this router. So it's a kind of an all-in-one solution for creating the ultimate home network for sharing, like I said, files, printers, and a lot more.
So Dan, the DIR825 is a dual-band router. What is dual-band and why is that important?
Well, dual band, as the name implies, really represents two bands. So most all Wi-Fi networks out there today operate in the 2.4 gigahertz band. All 802.11g Wi-Fi networks are in that band, 2.4 gigahertz. You'll also see things like cordless phones are operating in the 2.4 gigahertz band as well. Strong band, it's perfect for sharing internet, files, printers, and more. But what the DIR825 does, and what's part of that 11n standard that I mentioned earlier, is it's able to operate in two bands simultaneously. So you're going to create a nice powerful signal in that 2.4 gigahertz band, but simultaneously you're going to create another network in the 5 gigahertz band. It's less crowded and it's ideally suited for higher end applications like online gaming, streaming music, video, movies throughout the home, as well as other applications like VoIP.
Okay, and then the other question is, what is gigabit? What does that mean and how does that benefit when used in a router?
So gigabit really refers to the wired connections on the back of the router. So like I said, this is a top-of-the-line router, all-in-one solution for both Wi-Fi and wired connections. So that PC that's residing most likely by your broadband connection is going to hardwire into the back of this router. And if you want the absolute fastest connection for a nearby device or PC, going directly into the back into one of these gigabit ports is the ideal way to go. And gigabit really represents 1,000 megabits per second, which is 10 times faster than the previous standard of 10/100, which really goes up to 100 megabits per second. So whether it's a wired connection on the back via the gigabit ports or via the Wi-Fi, which is 802.11n, you're going to really get the fastest speeds out there on the market today.
Now, there is a really impressive share feature on the DIR825. Can you please tell our viewers about that?
Sure. What we call it is SharePort technology. And what we've done on the top-of-the-line routers, what you'll find also on the back of the router is a USB port. And with this SharePort technology, this USB port is really a virtual port for all the PCs that are connected to your Wi-Fi network. What it does is allow you to plug in a printer, a scanner, a digital camera, camcorder into the back of the router, and it's going to act as if it's connected locally to any other computer on that Wi-Fi network. It's a free upgrade that we've done to a lot of our top-of-the-line routers, and it's something that our customers really have enjoyed.
Wow, okay, well, we're just about out of time. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers before we wrap up?
Sure. One important feature to note here is that this is part of our D-Link Green family. The D-Link Green initiative is really trying to find innovative, unique ways to implement technology that's going to save energy, save you a little bit of money, and ultimately save the environment. And what we've done with the DIR825 is two important things. Talking about those ports on the back, if you're not using one of those ports or two or three of those ports, it's actually going to power down those ports, so you're not wasting energy powering these ports when they're not in use. The other important thing is that the Wi-Fi radio in a wireless router is the thing that draws the most power. So if you're sleeping at night, you don't necessarily need that Wi-Fi signal buzzing all night long. So with our Wi-Fi scheduler, you can actually tell it to shut down at, say, midnight and then fire back up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So again, you're not wasting energy, wasting power, going to something that's not being used.
Yeah, to your point, I mean, if you're at work most of the day, you really only need it on maybe in the morning and in the evening, and you can save energy and money.
Yes, we're real proud of the D-Link Green products, and this is one of the neat ways that we can implement those innovative features to save you a little bit of energy and a little bit of money.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Dan, for being here today.
Thank you.
Check out D-Link's Xtreme and dual band gigabit router. It's now available at buy.com.